Come on, somebody. I can't hear nobody.
Well, how you say?
Y'all don't hear me.
And I heard him when I was laughing so hard. Yeah,
That was amazing.
it was.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, you coming in. I want you to hit that like button, hit that share button, tag Lolly Dolly, everybody, and let them know Prophet Ramon, the squad, and the Ramon Preston Show. We are live in his house right here on this beautiful
Friday.
favor,
All right.
financial, cash flow, get the bag kind of Friday.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good afternoon. I want you to hit that like button, hit that share button if you're coming on, and I want you to tag somebody and let them know we are live, we are juiced up, we got our strong drink.
You do.
I had to ice it up a little bit. How's everybody doing today? I want you to drop in the comments how you doing. It should be amazing or close to amazing. It should be amazing. It should be great, fabulous, fantabulous, extraordinary. Don't put in there you doing bad, because we ain't doing bad around here. We ain't struggling around here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. This has been an absolutely amazing week, especially for us on the Ramon Preston Show. We have had a lot of great feedback this week based on a lot of the topics that we brought up, a lot of the principles that we shared, a lot of the great points that we highlighted. So for those of you that are coming on, welcome to the Ramon Preston Show. I know. I was a few minutes late, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm here. I'm right here in these Buckhead streets, ready to give you the business today. So welcome to the Ramon Preston Show. I'm your host, Ramon Preston. Every Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon, guess what we do? We come to you and we bring you information that we have packaged and that we have designed to help you start, structure, and scale your businesses, your ministries, your income streams, and even your wealth building dreams. And all of the information, literally all of the information that we share with you on the Ramon Preston Show is the direct extension of our company as a whole, whether it's through our consulting firm, our coaching division, or our online university training platform. All of this information has been extended from those entities, from those divisions. And so what we're giving you is information, and it is strategies, it is tactical. It is all centered around what makes our whole company what it is. So thank all of you for your love, your prayers. Thank y'all for your support. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for your comments. Drop in the comments what city you're watching from. We want to know what city you're watching from today. And we want you to rep your city, rep your set, rep your city, rep your set. Today, as you see in the description, I'm going to be talking about why accounting is critical in your business. And this is really like a summary from this whole week, because we set out this week to really bring much more value to our audience, much more value to those of you that are already in our ecosystem, those of you that might just be a part of our tribe on certain levels, but may not necessarily be in certain circles within our ecosystem. We set out this week to provide as much value as we can. And one of the things that we set out Monday this week doing for the whole week was to offer a free business consultation to those of you that were at least willing and ready to respond. We set up appointments this week. I believe every day with the exception of Monday. I don't think we had a consultation Monday, but every day this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, yesterday, and today, we've provided, in addition to our coaching clients, in addition to our company business operations, all this week we have provided free consultations to not people who are clients, but just people who are connected to us and who just needed that extra angle, that extra perspective. And so I want to give somewhat of a summary today for all of those amazing consultations we've done, and just to give a summary for where we are, even with our one-year business coaching program. We launched that coaching program 2 months ago, and just within the first 2 months, we have clients in our program that have doubled their sales. We have clients in our program that have literally inked in writing, in stone. They have inked six-figure deals. Two of our clients just the other day, after our coaching session with them, are strategizing within the next few weeks to literally leave their jobs forever, leave the workforce forever.
Definitely.
Because we were able to sit down with these two clients just, what was that, Tuesday or Wednesday?
It was Wednesday.
So 2 days ago, two of our coaching clients that are in our coaching program, we sat down with them. We fleshed out a strategic game plan for them. We did the math on their organizational enterprise and actually realized that they can leave their jobs. They can be compensated through their business for an extended period of time, which won't break the bank and won't put them under pressure, and will give them an opportunity to get office spaces, to get additional staffing, and to literally be full-time business owners.
Yes.
That came as a result of them being a part of this one-year business coaching program.
And you forgot you told them to take a vacation.
Oh, that's right. And we added, yep, thank you, daughter.
Yeah.
We added into their game plan at least a 7-day vacation for both of them before they go full-time in business.
Yeah.
These are the things that we've seen happen just within the first 2 months of this business coaching program. My personal assistant talking about she gonna sign herself up for a personal consultation so she can get her vacation carved out. Yeah, like I'm a consult you in a third party, right? Like in third person, and be like, well, your boss need to pay for you a 10-day vacation. And yeah, like all that.
Come on.
And I'm the boss, right?
Right.
So ladies and gentlemen, we're just excited just to see the progress that our clients are making, to see the progress that our community is making. And so, of course, I have several offers that I will extend to you before this day is over, whether you're a part of our coaching program already, whether you're part of our Blueprint Game Plan program already, or whether you're not a part of either of them, but you're just a part of our tribe, a part of our community. But today, I really want to talk to you about this because if I had to give a summary, today of all the information that I've gathered this week, if I have to give a summary of all the clients that I have talked to, all of the entrepreneurs and business owners that I've talked to, I have to honestly say that one of the biggest challenges most entrepreneurs and business owners are facing today in their business, and one of the biggest opportunities that is hidden in that challenge is centered around accounting. So I want to talk just a few minutes to you about why I believe accounting is critical in business. Accounting is critical in business. Now, if you're not familiar with the type of training that I provide in our university program, in our workshops, in our masterminds, or in any of our services that we provide, then you might have a different perspective of accounting. So when I say accounting, I'm talking about the A of accounting, which we utilize as one of the ABCs for teaching financial literacy. So some of the principles that we teach on financial literacy are directly connected to the A of accounting, of course, the B of balance sheets, and the C of cash flow. But accounting is really the A. But if we had to extract the A out of the ABCs of understanding financial literacy, then that whole world of accounting has to be dissected and understood by you, not just as an individual, but it has to be understood by you as a owner and an operator of a business. As a matter of fact, if there's anything that you want to do when it comes to economics, whether it's get out of debt, whether it's increase your credit, whether it's start a business, whether it's join a network marketing company, whether it's to be a millionaire, whether it's to retire and be comfortable, whether it's to build an organizational enterprise, and even if it's ministry, whether it's to start a nonprofit, anything that you want to do in life that is connected to economics will require you to have a thorough understanding of this one word called accounting. And if you don't understand accounting from the perspective of financial literacy, if you don't understand accounting from the perspective of what role it plays in your life as a CEO who runs a business, I can guarantee that you have already left too much money on the table, and you're going to continue to leave too much money on the table, and you're going to either destroy or diminish your opportunities to move forward financially in life, or at the very least, you're going to minimize it. And so we want to move all those distractions, all those roadblocks, all those issues and items out the way, because we want you to have a good understanding of how critical accounting is in your business. So whether you are an independent contractor, whether you are a solopreneur, or whether you have a business with multiple clients, you have to know why accounting is critical, in business. By the way, shout out to all of you that are putting the cities that you're watching from in the comments. Thank you so much. It ain't really for me, it's really for the other people that come on that watch, so that we can know what city you're watching from. You never know, it might be somebody in the same city you in that can help you get further quicker, just because you're interacting, engaging in a community through the Ramon Preston Show. So for those of you that do have questions about accounting, if you have questions about things that relate to accounting, if you have questions about your business, please do me a favor. Please do your boy a favor. Do your boy a favor. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to dial 678-922-1963. 678-922-1963. All of this information that we're sharing with you is an extension of our university, our consulting, our coaching, and I want you to get answers, get solutions, get strategies from a professional perspective. So even though a lot of times I'm goofing off when I'm on the show, I'm shooting the breeze, if you will, when I'm on the show, but guess what? I'm serious about what I teach, what I train, and the services and solutions that we provide in our company. And so I do take my job and the role that I play in your life very, very seriously. So why is accounting critical in business? So let's establish a solid foundation first of all. Accounting, according to my philosophy of economics, accounting is considered the A in the ABCs of understanding financial literacy. So in order for you to understand financial literacy, you simply have to have an understanding of the acronym of ABC. You have to have an understanding of accounting, you have to have an understanding of balance sheets, and you have to have an understanding of cash flow. When you have an understanding of accounting, balance sheets, and cash flow, it gives you the capability, it gives you the competency, it gives you the skill to learn how to make money, manage money, and multiply money. Everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to know how to better manage the money that they make. And everybody wants to learn ways to multiply the money they made that they are managing. But making money, managing money, and multiplying money is actually a result or a birth child of this thing called accounting. It's a birth child of this thing called accounting. Because if I don't understand the fundamentals of accounting, I'm really not going to be able to identify where I'm making money so that I can continue to develop strategies to make money. If I don't understand the fundamentals of accounting, I'm not going to really be able to identify with ways that I can create and utilize to manage the money I make, and as well as multiply this money, because it's all the birth child of accounting. Now, when you think of the word accounting, first of all, I want you to look at the root word of accounting. The root word of accounting is account. It's account. So in order for me to have an understanding of accounting, then the foundation of my understanding of accounting has to be built on me being able to properly give an account of the revenue or the income that's coming into my hands, coming into my life, or coming into my business. Here is why it's so important. Let me just give you a side item real quick and interject this thought for you. If you're running a business right now, but you're not able to identify with every dollar that's coming in and where those dollars are coming in at, and where those dollars are going out, and what's left and where it is, that means you do not have a foundation of what? You don't have a foundation of accounting. So if you know you making a little bit of money, but you know you spending a whole lot of money, or you know you making a lot of money, but you don't know how much money you spending, and you don't know where all of your money going, guess what problem you have? You have an accounting problem. Because you're not able to properly give an account of what's coming in, where it's coming from, where it's going, and how much of it is left. All of that is central to accounting. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, you have to trust me because you're not here with us every day. Just this week alone, between Tuesday and today, since we have reopened and reoffered free business consultations to people that are not even a part of our company or our clientele, just this week alone, literally everyone that I have spoken to, everyone that I have had any conversation with, everyone that I have literally taken the time out to flesh out some type of game plan so that they can have a clear picture on what they need to do in their business, every one of them dealt with, to some extent, an accounting issue. Almost every business owner that I talk to really doesn't have an idea issue. Most of them don't even have a product and service issue. And some of them are not necessarily like bad at sales. They're just bad at being able to give account of all of the things that are going on in their business, with their ideas, with their products, with their services, with their sales. Meaning that they have no foundation and framework for accounting. So when you think about the word accounting, I want you to think about giving an account of all of the revenue and the income that's coming into your business, no matter where it's coming from, even if it's coming from you. So a lot of times when you start a business, the income or the revenue that's coming into your business is not even coming from a sale. It's coming from a job that you work on. It's coming from a savings account. It might be coming from a loan, but you still have to be able to give account of it. You still have to be able to track it to the penny so that you're able to develop the muscle of accounting. This is going to be critical to your success. This is going to be critical to your success. This is going to be absolutely critical to your success. And I'm using the word critical because the criticality of your accounting or the lack thereof might not be seen and felt in your day-to-day business operations, but I'm gonna tell you where it's gonna bust you across your head. I'm gonna tell you where it's gonna uppercut you at. I'm gonna tell you where it's gonna bush in your mouth and knock 2-3 of your teeth out when you file taxes. It's gonna beat the brakes off you if at any point you're audited. If at any point you want to walk into a bank and get a $100,000 loan. If at any point your business needs certain equipment that you don't want to finance in cash, all of these things are going to show how critical accounting is when, it ain't a if, when those times in the life of your business show up. It might even be at the time when you want to do what two of our clients didn't even know they were able to do. They knew it, but they just didn't understand how to pull it off. It may show up for you like it did for them when they wanted to make the decision that they want to be full-time in business. They don't want to be waiting on nobody. They don't want to be working for nobody. They want to go ahead and make it happen and make the sacrifices themselves. Well, guess what? Once they did the math, what was one of the first things we did with them? We pulled out calculators. We got papers, because I love my papers. I love my phone. I love all my papers. I love my scribble. But then I grabbed the calculator and we start doing the math. The moment we start doing the math, within 5 minutes of doing the math, we realize, oh, you good. You definitely can pull this off. Because we did math. In other words, we identified with what was coming in, what needed to go out, and what was left. We gave an account of the money that was sitting in that business. That's called accounting. All right. Now, some of you are familiar with some of the things that I'm talking about because you probably on our online training program. So that means you might have already taken our course called the ABCs of Financial Literacy. We have a course called Creative Cash Flow Strategies. We have a course on wealth building. We have a starter course to teach you certain strategies to build wealth. So a lot of this information might be familiar with some of you, but the tactics of it are not always understood, meaning that you can go through all them courses and still don't have an accounting system in your business that you can work every day. And that's what I want to pull you into. That's one of the reasons why we're hosting a VIP workshop next Saturday that is going to be specifically targeting the power of QuickBooks, the power of accounting, the power of tax strategies, and the power of financial literacy. Because if you are a business owner, and it doesn't even matter if you have the other business systems and operations, that means you might have an administrative system already in place. You might have a marketing system in place. You might even have a CRM, an email campaign list, text message list, a sales system. You might have all those other systems in place, but one of the most critical systems you're going to have in place and need in place is an accounting system. Now, me personally, our whole organization, we use QuickBooks. All of the CPAs and tax strategists that I work with, that's what they use. QuickBooks, they have access to our QuickBooks. I personally love QuickBooks. I talk about it so much. I think, who was that, Tony and Trustworthy? They said, I need to reach out to QuickBooks to get some sponsorship dollars. I'm always talking about them so much. Matter of fact, you need to jot that down. We need to do that. Come on through here, QuickBooks. We need QuickBooks to look out for you, boy. We always talking about them. We always talking about QuickBooks. So again, accounting is the foundation of your business life that provides the identifiers or the trackers of your income and expenses. So if you're going to become good at accounting, You've got to become good at identifying and tracking all of the money that's coming into your business, whether it's coming to your business through your business from loans, from grants, from your other job, mama them, sales, wherever it's coming from. We still want to know where all that money is coming from, and we want to know where all that money is going, and we want to know what's left. And even if we don't have money coming in, even if we don't have money going out, let's say your business is up and running, but it's dead. It ain't making nothing. It ain't spending nothing. Well, we still want to be able to give a numerical, financial, mathematical account of the cost that would be associated to your business being full-time up and running. So for example, if you got a business that ain't making no money, that means it ain't paying you. That means you don't have no major expenses. That means you don't have no products and services that are out there selling on a daily basis. We still want to be able to give an account on paper or in a system or software of how much would it cost in a perfect world for your business to be running. So that means we need to take a look at, I don't even know what I did with my pen. This is like pen number 6.
Okay, I'm gonna get it another one.
I think I left my pen.
Use this inside the bag.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm gonna bring it and you'll use all the pens.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you
$50.
like some petty cash just for pens, right?
Make that $250.
So $250. Wow. Where you going on your way to Office Depot? You going to get something to eat? My PA just told me the petty cash need $250 for some doggone pens. So let's say your business is not producing products and services or selling them, and you're not making a whole lot of money. You still want to be able to give an account to how much money in the perfect world would it cost for your business to be up and running? Meaning that how much would you have to be paid to be free every day? How much money would your business need to operate and to run in addition to paying you? Would you need an assistant, or if you just could do it yourself momentarily, how much would other systems cost, like sales systems, marketing systems, administrative systems? It may be virtual assistants you bring in. It may be a marketing firm that you bring in. It may be some type of sales funnels and systems that you're using that are all automated and systematic until you're able to hire real people. How are you going to know what those numbers are if you don't understand what? Accounting. So you have to play the role of the accountant. A lot of people, I'm telling you, I have consulted probably a couple thousand people, maybe more. I don't even keep count of it. But let's just say, conservatively, I've consulted a couple thousand people, right? Well, almost all of the people that I've consulted either didn't know enough about accounting or assumed an accountant would do their accounting for them. When the truth is, most of you, if you've had experiences with some accountants, I'm talking about professional accountants, CPAs, and those in that field, number one, they have to be the type of professionals that want to educate you. They have to be the type of professionals that want to train you, assuming that you don't have the education and you don't know. If they are not those kind of people, then it's going to make it even difficult, because all you're going to be doing is submitting information to them, and they're just going to take the history of what you've done, put it in a system, and basically tell you what you owe from the year before. They're doing their job as accountants. They're doing their jobs as professionals. They're doing their jobs to stay updated with the laws that govern accounting and businesses and finances and revenue, but they're not going to run your business for you, nor are they going to manage the day-to-day operations of your accounting unless They are the type of people who are educators, trainers, and provide those specific services. And in the event that they do that, you still have to know enough to be able to stay on top of them, because it's kind of like you hiring a staff member to come on that you ain't paying no attention to. So you're going to just pay an accountant to keep your books and you don't know nothing about your money? You don't know what's coming or what's going? And you can't use certain people as examples. You might listen to a billionaire or somebody who's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and they say publicly in an interview, I don't know what's going on in my accounting department. Yeah, but you got hundreds of millions of dollars. You can pay somebody to watch somebody who's being paid by somebody to watch somebody who's being paid by somebody to watch somebody who's coming to you. So by the time it gets to you, 5 or 6 people in, all you getting is like a 1-pager, and the other 4 people are managing all those layers for your hundreds of millions of dollars. But at least you know, oh, I got 200 million. Oh, I spent 10 million last month, but I made 15 million, so I grossed or netted 5. These are just the details that I'm getting into to show you that you can't get around accounting. If any of you have any questions, I want you to call me real quick. If you have any questions, you might have a question about tax strategies. I'm not a tax strategist or a CPA or a certified professional. I'm a business consultant who knows enough to run my business and to give an account of my income and expenses. Hey, but if there's a question that you have, if I can't answer it, I got those types of people in my credibility kit. I got them on speed dial that I can call them and I can ask them to find out from them what the answer is or what the solution is to that problem. So we got to get into some of the tactics of why accounting is critical. I think I laid a solid foundation to explain to you what accounting is and how accounting actually looks. But now we got to get into, like, why is it critical for you? Well, because you have to understand, number one, I'm just giving you a few things to think about over the weekend, especially for those of you that really need to learn about accounting. You need to learn about QuickBooks. You need to learn how to run it, at least enough so that when you do hire somebody, you can help them get onboarded. You need to know enough about tracking your income and expenses. Here's one reason why accounting is critical. I got so many reasons, so I'm gonna just give you a couple. Here's one reason. I want you to write this down. Accounting is critical because, number one, oh my God. Here it is. I want you to catch this. Accounting is critical because your income reflects your financial scoreboard. I want you to write that down if you're taking notes. This is one of the reasons why accounting is critical in your business, because your income reflects your financial scoreboard. Think about that. So the income that's coming into your business is a reflection of your business's financial scoreboard. So if you don't have an accounting system, it's kind of like playing a game, basketball. Let's say if you was watching, I was watching a little bit of the game last night with LeBron James and what was it, LA and Phoenix. We got in late last night. It was about 10 something. We got in and I started watching a little bit of it while I was munching on my little snacks before I went to bed. So I'm sitting there watching the game, right? So what if I was watching the game and the whole time, just think about this though. If you're watching a game, the basketball game or the football game or the tennis match, and then you look at the score, you look up there at the scoreboard, and one player has a score, but the other player doesn't have any, but they're making shots. What would you think? You'd be like, what's wrong with the scoreboard?
Okay, what y'all doing?
Are they losing or winning?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know. So that means even though they're on the court playing the whole game, even though they calling plays, even though they got a coach, even though they got a team, even though they dress the part, even though they got a name, even though they take breaks, even though they got a huddle, they got they got timeouts, even though they making shots, even though they scoring, and they like celebrating after dunks. If there's no number on the board, you don't know where they are. Did you catch that? I'm gonna call this Freestyle Friday. This is just Freestyle Friday right here. Did you just catch what I said? So this is like one of the main reasons why accounting is critical in your business. Accounting is critical in your business because of what? Because your income, the money that comes through your business, reflects your business's financial scoreboard. So if you don't have QuickBooks, if you don't have an accounting system, let's just get real ghetto. If you can't track your income and expenses on a piece of paper, if you can't go find a piece of paper to figure out how much money did my business make in the last 90 days? How much money did my business spend in the last 90 days? How much money is left in my business for the last 90 days? Or if none of that happened, how much money would I have needed to have in the last 90 days just to have worked in my business the last 90 days? If you can't track that, guess what? You have no scoreboard. So that means your business has already lost the game. And I got to get you out of that. I got to get you out of that. You already know if I'm talking to you, then you definitely got to educate yourself. You got to train yourself. You got to develop this because this is critical to your business. I'm telling you, I know people who make hundreds of thousands of dollars and who have no clue where their hundreds of thousands of dollars are going. And they think they got a money issue. They think they got a product issue. They think they got a competition issue. They think they got a lack of an opportunity issue. No, they don't. Guess what issue they have? They have an accounting issue. Because they cannot tell you where that money is going. They can't tell you where that money is going. I love my wife. My wife is such an amazing person. Like, we complement each other in business so well. Like, we're the best business partners. Let me tell you how. So yesterday, I'm here in the office, right? She's at another property doing work at the office somewhere around the corner. And so I'm doing a transaction over the phone yesterday. So I'm giving one of my business credit cards over the phone, right? And so I give them the information and I forget to say anything to her. You get what I mean? Like, I just totally forget to say anything to my wife. We just had a long day. But I really don't make no big deal about it when I forget, because I already know we're so on top of our accounting. They're like, I'm on the top line of accounting, but my wife is all in the details. My wife is when I tell you, if you know my wife, you know she's a detail person. She is very anal when it comes to details. She's like penny detail. No. I'm not capping. She's penny detail. Penny. Like, if it's a 0.5 cent, she'll find it. She negative. If it's negative a penny, she gonna be like, hold up, this is supposed to be 2 cents plus. Yeah. So I'm bringing this up, y'all, to show y'all how powerful this is and how critical it is to your business. So I remember the gentleman on the other end telling me that we're gonna take this dollar amount out, but he said, we're gonna try your card first and we're gonna like withdraw like a 10% transaction just to make, you know how they do that where they take like 10 cents out to make sure it goes through, and then once it goes through, they'll come back and hit your card and take whatever the amount is. Well, I totally forgot all about it. Well, this morning, we talking about before the sun got up. My wife was already asking me. She had a list of questions to ask me. She was like, was there a 10 cent? And when she said it, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Number one, I laughed because she doesn't miss anything. But then I laughed because number two, she doesn't miss anything. You got to catch what I just said. So I laughed twice because number one, she ain't finna miss nothing. But number two, she ain't gonna miss nothing. So that's that's like comical to me because she stay on top of me. She hold me accountable. But I appreciate it because she's the perfect person to always know where every dime is. You got to be able to do the same thing for your business.
That's good.
So the first reason I gave you, oh my God. Whew, I'm going to just give you a couple reasons. I got like 20 reasons. I don't have time to give you 20. So the first reason I gave you why accounting is critical in business is what? Because your income, your business income reflects what? It reflects your financial scoreboard. So if you cannot track your income and expenses, even in your personal life, if you can't track how much money you're making and how much money you're spending and how much money is left, even from your paycheck, you have an accounting issue. That's one of the first things, even before I hired you, remember? Yeah. That was one of the first things we did. Because you wouldn't have got hired if we wouldn't have had that sit down.
Okay, Dad, just say the word, okay?
Yeah. But that was one of the gateways for you to get you hired. Yeah. Because you got you a consultation. I did. Right? You was working two jobs. Yeah. But you was also on our platform. Yeah. You was already taking the courses. You was learning financial literacy. And so when we had that sit down and we went through your whole financial situation and we did the math, that was one of the things that we were able to identify with. Right. What was coming in, what was going out. Yeah. So with just a few strategies, you started realizing money that was there that you just couldn't see.
I couldn't see it at all.
You know, but why couldn't you see it? Because there was no accounting system.
It wasn't. And I just didn't know.
You just didn't know.
I didn't know.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And guess what? That most people are like that. Yeah. Some of you watching me right now, even on your job, you making money on your job and you missing money. You don't even know it. Mm-hmm. It's money right there looking at you every pay period and you don't see it. And every time you get paid, all you saying is, man, I just need to get that bag. I need more money. Some of you got businesses, side hustles, and you like, man, I just can't figure out how to keep money or find money to put in my business. Mm-hmm. It's because you have an accounting issue. You don't have a money issue. Money is never the problem anyway. It's always something else other than money. So the first reason is your income reflects or is a reflection of your business financial scoreboard. Another reason why accounting is critical is because the money that you find in your accounting becomes the multiplier of the services and products you provide. Did you catch that? One of the reasons why I got to get on top of my accounting, because when I get on top of my accounting and I start identifying with more money, where my money is, now I'm able to pull that money and I can use that money as a multiplier of my products and services. This is one of the reasons why you want to find more money. You want to find more money, but how are you going to find more money? You're not going to find more money by getting out there working another job. You're not going to find more money just by getting out there saying, I'm finna grind today. Grinding and getting another job and hustling, that don't necessarily get you more money. Becoming strategic with certain systems and processes puts you in a position to find more money. And that system and process is called accounting. So of course you're going to need technology to help you do this. You're going to need information and education to help you do this. But nevertheless, the way you're going to get more money, the way you're going to find more money outside of you just selling products and services. But even if you're selling products and services, it still doesn't mean you're going to make money. Because again, you could go out there and sell products and services all day and make $1,000 and spend more money making that $1,000 than you made selling those products and services. So I know people right now, every time they sell something, it's costing them money. Think about that. They're selling something and it costs them money to sell it. You know why? Because they haven't done the math and the metrics. Why haven't they done the math and the metrics? Because they don't have accounting systems and processes to help them do the math and the metrics. So they'll sell a $20 product, not even knowing that it just cost them $22 to sell a $20 product. So they done sold 100 products, but it cost them $200 to sell those 100 products. So they really never made any money. And they wondering why. Wow, how am I making money selling these products and services, but I'm still broke? Where's my money going? Your money is lost in the lack of accounting. That's why the second reason why accounting is critical in business is because the accounting helps you identify with money, and that money you identify with and find becomes a multiplier of your services and products. Now I can take that money and I can reallocate that money into my business to move my products and services very, very quicker. And so there are so many other reasons. It's almost 1 o'clock. I have a 1 o'clock appointment, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go. I have so many other reasons. Maybe we'll continue this conversation Monday. But for those of you that are looking for strategies to minimize your taxes, you're looking for strategies on how to take money, income, revenue that's coming in your business and move it in ways that could perhaps be non-taxable events depending on how you move them around as expenses and investments. If you're looking to find out more about these things, they're all centered around accounting. Next Saturday, June the 12th, I'm hosting a VIP workshop. This VIP workshop is going to be a 4-hour deep dive. I'm hosting right here in our headquarters in person from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. If you can't make it in person, you can always register and we will give you access to the live Zoom, the live webinar, the live virtual access. And guess what? You'll have access to it even in the replay. You have access to the manual and the workbook that we give you and provide for you during the workshop. If you're here in person, of course, you're going to have me and my team here to walk you through the process. And so during this 4-hour VIP workshop is going to be centered around the power of QuickBooks, accounting, tax strategies, and financial literacy. And so not only am I going to be teaching you about accounting, about financial literacy, about the most important components with those things like accounting and financial literacy, but I'm also going to be teaching you some tax strategies. I'm going to show you how to minimize your tax liability, how to maximize your tax deductions. I'm going to show you how to set up a QuickBooks account, just a basic QuickBooks account, connect it to your bank account or to your credit cards or whatever you have running through your business, and how to start itemizing your income and expenses and having your transaction category set up good enough to at least get you started when you leave this workshop. Now, this workshop is not a part of our coaching program. This workshop is not a part of our university training program. So that means in order for you to attend this workshop, whether you are part of our coaching program, our blueprint, or whether you're a client, unless there has been some type of contract or negotiation we've given to you with this workshop, other than that, you have to register. The information for this workshop is in the comments. All you have to do is click that link. And I want you to use that 65% off discount code. This is a $250, probably $280, I think, because the prices, they vary depending on when you're registering. We have our workshops and our masterminds and all of our programs on systems. That's what we teach. That's what we use. But in any event, if you click that link today, you can actually join me, and guess what? I guarantee after those 4 hours of that one workshop, you're gonna at least have a fundamental understanding of QuickBooks. You should, by the time that workshop is over, have a QuickBooks account set up, have your bank accounts or your credit card accounts for your business connected to it, and at least know the basics of tracking your income and expenses so that you can start that process. Then you're going to also have the complementary education and information that I'm going to provide for you on tax strategies, business deductions, things that you might not really be paying attention to that are costing you every day even if your business is not making money, you can still use these deductions and these strategies. So we're going to teach you a lot about those fundamentals and just get you started, especially if you have a business and you feel like money is an issue, revenue is an issue, tracking these income and expenses and things that are going on, and you just don't know where to start, and you pulling money from your job and you trying to get that back and figure out what can I do how do I fix this, my personal finances, my job, my business. You might be a 1099. How do you pull all those together to make them work, to make the biggest impact in your business from an accounting perspective? I'm going to show you a lot of those strategies. Now, of course, you are free to register if you're not a part of our coaching program or our Blueprint Game Plan, but I would recommend that whether you come to the workshop or not, at some point you need to take into consideration what we provide in our Blueprint Game Plan program. We teach all these principles of financial literacy, of entrepreneurship, of starting and structuring holding companies and divisions and subsidiaries. We teach the principles of real estate investing and wealth building, all of which you're going to need the more money you make. And so I want you to consider our Blueprint Game Plan. And I also want you to consider our one-year business coaching program. If you join our one-year business coaching program, we give you our Blueprint Game Plan for free for a year. So you get the Blueprint Game Plan when you join the one-year business coaching program, and we are offering a 24-month payment plan, but you gotta get in at least before this month is out. I'm pushing it all the way to the end of June. I'm at least trying to hold it until the end of June because I have two other major programs that are in the pipeline that we're about to introduce. And once we introduce those two other programs through our company, we're going to have to reset our one-year business coaching program, meaning that we're going to have to move it out of the way. We're going to push that back to our 90-day coaching program. We're going to lock in the people who are already in our one-year business coaching program, get them moving forward into their six-figure lives, and then we're going to roll out our new program. So if there's anything that we can do to help provide more information to you about our upcoming workshop, about our Blueprint Game Plan training program, about our coaching program, please do me a favor. I want you to get the information in the comments. You can text us or you can call us at 404-478-7213. For those of you that are already in our ecosystem, whether you're Blueprint Game Plan clients, coaching clients, consulting clients, I want to urge you to make it to this upcoming VIP workshop on the power of QuickBooks, the power of accounting, the power of tax strategies, the power of financial literacy. It's going to help your business a lot. I'm telling you, you just have to believe me that I'm not just on here pitching, trying to sell you something. You just have to believe me when I tell you that I talk to people who are making money in their businesses, but the more money they make in the front door of their business, the more they lose out the back door for lack of accounting. Wow. We got to close that back door. And that back door is only going to close not with sales and marketing, not with an administrator, not with a personal assistant, not with a virtual assistant, not with an email campaign, not with a great logo or a great slogan. It's going to close with a superb accounting system and the education and the training and the skill set that works that accounting system to keep you moving forward in everything that you're doing. So we love y'all. Appreciate all of you. Have an amazing weekend. We'll be back here Monday at 12 o'clock noon on the Ramon Preston Show.